Hey, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I told you guys I was going to try to give you a flip through every month this year, and I meant it. Hopefully it will happen every month, but no guarantees. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to flip through each one of my planners, which really is just 3 this year, not including like specialty planners like my reading journal, but 3 main planners. So I'm pretty much going to show you them every month. You can see, did I use them? And if so, how much and how I used them. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start with my junk journal. I didn't do much this month. I was really busy with my daughter's baby shower and just trying to catch up on some other things. And so I did not do much in here this month, but I did about 2 pages, I think. So let's check it out. I'm a little intimidated still with the junk journal, and I keep forgetting to save junk. If you guys have any tips on how I can remember to save stuff, because I keep throwing it away. It's just a habit, my whole life. I'm recycling things and I'm not really thinking, ooh, I could put this in my junk journal. So I don't have a lot of junk. The other reason I haven't done that many pages is my life's been pretty boring in January and February. Hopefully things will pick up this month a little bit, but yeah, I've been staying at home a lot. It was cold, just not doing much in my life. So there's not as many things I can put in here, I guess. So the first page I made this month is this one. I was listening to a podcast one day and they were talking about how you should really pay attention to what puts you in a good mood and what puts you in a bad mood. I think they called it what works and what doesn't work. I liked that idea a lot because a lot of the time I can be in a bad mood and I'm just not able to pinpoint why. And sometimes I'm feeling great, and there's a reason for all of these things. So if you're moody like that as well, sometimes it might be hormonal or other things going on in your life. But if it's just like a regular time and you just realize you're not feeling your best, think about what you did before you weren't feeling your best, or what's going on in your life, or what can you change. So I think it's really important to pay attention to what affects our moods. So I made 2 pages, what puts me in a good mood and what puts me in a bad mood. And then put some emoji stickers over here. So examples of what puts me in a good mood are socializing, and then I put afterward because it puts me in a bad mood when I'm getting ready to socialize, but then once I'm there and once I come home, I'm happy, and it makes me feel better. A clean and tidy home, walks in the sun, like pet snuggles, being creative, all that kind of stuff. And then over here, what puts me in a bad mood? Sitting too long, overworking myself, things like working too late, not being myself, too much social media, all those kinds of things. Now, will this change anything going forward? Maybe not, but it's good to pay attention to these things and try to make little tweaks so that I'm a happier person in general. I made 1 more page and I picked some of my favorite washi tapes. I did a TikTok on this. I took some of my favorite tapes and put them on these little happy planner stickers. I think it turned out so cute. I have a huge collection of washi tapes, so there's no way I can swatch all of my tapes. I guess I could if I want to take a week of my life. It's very, it's a big collection. So I just decided to choose some of my favorites because I did want to highlight some of them. And I think this does a nice job. Okay, let's move on to my work planner now. I'm not gonna lie, I did not do much in my work planner this month, and I could tell the difference because I'm kind of feeling very overwhelmed with work and not organized. And I know I need to really drill down, and I'm not. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why I'm stuck with work planning, because when I started this YouTuber thing, I was so much better at keeping track of everything, and it just slid downhill so badly. So yeah, but I'll show you what I did do this month. I did try to write in about when I was gonna do the videos, but it didn't quite go as planned. I did use this for Patreon spreads and what the custom spreads were, and who I checked off when I made people's spreads. That does help having that page, but there are so many other things to track and I'm just not tracking them, which is annoying. Busy with baby shower prep. So the shower was the 8th, and so I was all over the place this week, so I didn't track anything. I tried to get back into it Valentine's Day week, and I think in these kinds of planners, like if you're not going to decorate a lot, because this isn't like a sticker planner, this is just a functional planner, but you can make it still cute with just little bits of pen, and I think that made me write in it a little bit more, although I still didn't really use it to its full potential, obviously. But it was fun opening my planner and seeing these little Valentine areas, and you don't really have to do much to make it fun. So I liked that. And then this was the next one. I just didn't use it this week. I seem to be going down a path of just using the to-do lists. Oh, that's the end. So I'm going to try harder in March, and I'll show you my progress in March. No one's perfect, and no one uses their planner perfectly unless they're just an extremely organized person, which I guess is possible. But most people that I know do not use their planner 100% of the time, and we've talked about that a lot. But I did use my big planner 100% of the time this month, so let's check it out. So this is a big happy planner. Here's my February currently page. I did a Valentine theme, and it's a little scattered, and I like it. I think it's all over the place. There's a lot of little writing and stuff, and I enjoy this page a lot. I created this in a YouTube video. I had cut out this from a Happy Planner divider, like an old divider, and decorated it a little bit. I was working on setting up the den, and actually, let's see if I finished my goals for February. Finished setting up the den, furniture, wall art, and shades. Okay, I did. I finished setting up the den with the furniture. I got all that put together, and the rug, the furniture, the wall art is up, the TV is up, but the window shades are not up. I did not buy them yet, so I still have to do that. Lean into your word of the year and experience more. No, that did not really happen in February. As I said before, February was a quiet month here. It was cold. And I just didn't go out that much. Now, that being said, I did experience some things. Obviously, spending time with my grandson, celebrating my daughter's baby shower, dating. So I did do some things in February, but not as much as I would have liked. I did get together with a couple friends. So there was a little bit, but nothing out of the ordinary. And then number 3, dial in my nutrition, protein intake, and calories. Still working on that. I have been tracking more. I'm not tracking perfectly. I still am eating way too much sugar, so I don't know that I actually achieved that goal, not in the way that I wanted to. So let's check out the February spreads. This is my February monthly. I think this one turned out really, really cute because of the soft pinks. I love the stripes of washi tape here. I think it's really fun. It's probably one of my favorite monthly pages that I've made so far, at least like in the past year, because it's simple. I tend to use a lot of little stickers on my monthly, but what I've learned over the years is when I use bigger stickers on my monthly spread, I tend to like it more. And that's really just me. That's my preference. And I think this one turned out really cute. I'm really enjoying using pens in my monthly lately. I think that's a good look. It seems a little neater because there's not these boxes all over the place, but I still enjoy that look too. It just depends. And this was a YouTube video as well. And so is this. This was the first week of February. I call this one Flying Across the Garden. I combined Tinkerbell stickers with some florals, and I think it turned out really cute, especially with the pink boxes and the pink and gray writing. I really like this one after the pen. I was sick this week for the 3rd time since the fall. I think the reason I'm getting sick more is that I go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that's the only explanation I can come up with, because honestly, I am usually not someone who gets colds very much at all. So I've just been seeing more people. I had a hair appointment. This was the week I was getting ready for the shower because this was the shower day. Luckily, I felt much, much better by the time the shower came around. Also, Super Bowl Sunday, and the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and it was an incredible game. If you didn't know, I live in the Philly suburbs, so this is a huge deal for us, and it was a really good game. You can see throughout the week, when I had white spaces, I added a couple of things in here and there to fill them up, like these stars right here, some asterisks, some hearts. And the reason being, I fill it up so much that if I were to leave just these couple of spaces, it would look awkward because there's so much writing everywhere else. And that's why I like to fill up the little white spaces like that. Here's Valentine's Day week, and actually I had a pretty happy Valentine's Day this year, even though I don't have a partner, and I was pretty proud of myself that I felt that way. I felt strong. I felt like I didn't care that it was Valentine's Day, and it wasn't me sitting around feeling lonely or anything like that. I actually went out to dinner with my friend and just had a nice day. The night before, my daughter, Allie, and her boyfriend came over and brought me flowers and chocolates, which was so, so sweet. What else happened? I had a couple of dates and some back pain this week. Oh, there was a lot of snow that week. I call it Valentine Express. And these stickers came from the Happy Planner Winter Sticker Book, the new one that came out this year, and I think it turned out really, really cute. I made these lines with pen, and it kind of looks like washi tape, you know what I mean? I think I'm going to try to do that more from now on. I also really enjoyed using pens for the lines instead of just using the Happy Planner checklist stencil, because now there's color where I needed it, you know, and I think it just adds something to it. So you might see more of that from me going forward as well. Just a normal week. My cat had a vet appointment. I was watching Severance, things like that. Anyway, this one is a video as well. You might have seen this video. I love this mint green and pink spread. I think it's so cool. I used the Dawn sticker book that I got on Amazon. You can go back and find that video. I think this one's fun and just a little bit different. There's also an after the pen video for this, so you can see what I did each day. And I know it looks like a lot, but what I talked about in that video is that when I'm filling it out during the week, like say it's Tuesday, all of this is blank except for the stickers and whatever I have scheduled for the days. All this writing I did after, either on the day or after the day. So it's not overwhelming to me during the week, because when I look at it, it's like blank and I see the things I have to do. But then it fills up as I go, and then at the end of the week, it's a full spread. So when people say that my planner gives them anxiety or they wouldn't be able to do that, I don't think they're thinking of how it works. You know, I think they're seeing it all at once and thinking that would give me anxiety. But while I'm using it, it's not like that. I think it's really fun to have a lot of small writing and bigger writing. Like, I just love how it looks after the pen. And so, you know, that might not be for you, but I just love it so much. So what was I doing this week? Not much. My friend did come over one day. I was going to the gym. We had a Patreon Zoom call. I visited my grandson. I did have a couple of dates. Started my taxes. I have to finish those, but I lost power on the 20th. That was fun. But overall, kind of a normal week, feeling overwhelmed, all that kind of stuff. This one was named by Winslow's Only Hope in the comment section, and we called it Strawberry Matcha Dreams. That was her idea. I love it. I used some journaling prompts this week. 10 things that make me feel calm. 7 things I love about myself. We have a gratitude list here. 5 things I accomplished this week. Things I'm enjoying lately. There's lots of different prompts you can use if you're stuck on what to write. I forgot to mention in this video, but if you're new here, this is a combination planner journal for me. I had a separate journal last year and I had a separate journal last year that I had a really hard time keeping up with. So I decided to combine it all into one this year. And since I'm not a super busy person, it works for me. And I'm really enjoying the process this year. The other thing I did this year was to use pink discs. And that's a risk, you guys, because not every spread is going to match it. I think I've naturally gravitated toward pink in my spreads without even thinking about it. You know, you can see there's a lot, well, maybe not that one, but there's quite a bit of pink in here. And I think maybe I'm doing that subconsciously. I don't know. But I'm loving the pink discs this year. Anyway, this one's called Wishing for Spring. I used the Pastime sticker book. This was not a YouTube video. This was a Patreon video, I think. I used the sidebar for a long to-do list, and I really liked it. I started it here, and I really liked it, so I did it again. And I think you might see more of that from me this year. And I know that's not an original idea or anything, but it does kind of help me to see all the to-dos in one place. So I think, and especially since I'm using this as my journal, like the places I would use for a to-do list will probably be journaling. So I think it's helpful having them here. Now, when you see my planner and you see things aren't checked off, that doesn't necessarily mean that I did not do these things. Granted, sometimes I'm not very productive, but most of the time I have done some of the things and I just didn't check them off because I forgot, but it's nice to have a reminder of what I have to do anyway. So this week I had a much needed massage, which was great. Sunny and 55 degrees. I said it feels like spring. It really did. We have a gratitude list here. And this big box here, I split up into 2 boxes, one for each day. Sometimes I just really love the look of the double boxes before the pen, but when it comes to writing, I sometimes will split it up, usually with a dashed line, sometimes with washi tape, sometimes I'll just draw a line. Not much happened this week. I had a couple of dates, dinner at my parents' house, Bumble got her shots, and then the gym. Yeah, not a lot going on for that week, but that is my February in all of my planners. I didn't think I'd have enough for a full video on this, but I guess I did. I guess I'm just chatty. What can I say? Also, I repeat myself, so if you've heard the same thing 25,000 times, I'm sorry, but I do that because not everybody watches every video. And so sometimes I explain things multiple times for that reason. That's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.